King Charles today revealed he has lost his sense of taste during cancer treatment. The 75-year-old monarch was speaking to British Army veteran Aaron Mapplebeck while visiting the Army Flying Museum in Middle Wallop, Hampshire, this afternoon. Mr. Mapplebeck said he underwent chemotherapy last year for testicular cancer and that lost his sense of taste, and the king revealed this had also happened to him. Buckingham Palace has not yet confirmed details of the king's treatment, with royal officials only saying so far that he is being treated for an undisclosed form of cancer. Earlier, Charles arrived by helicopter for a special ceremony with Prince William, where he officially handed over command of Prince Harry's former regiment. The monarch bestowed the prestigious position of Colonel-in-Chief of the Army Air Corps to his heir at the Army Aviation Center in Middle Wallop, Hampshire. William will represent the Army's airborne wing, including his brother's former unit, 662 Squadron. Harry served in the regiment as an Apache helicopter pilot in Afghanistan, and it was widely thought he would have taken the role until he made the decision to step back from royal life in 2020. The rare joint engagement for Charles and William comes on the same day that Harry is jetting back from his quasi-royal tour in Nigeria with his wife Meghan Markle. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are expected to land at London Heathrow later today before heading back to Los Angeles and their PS12 million Montecito mansion. Last Tuesday, Buckingham Palace announced that Charles would officially hand over the role of Colonel-in-Chief of the Army Air Corps to William at the Army Aviation Center, where Harry previously learned to fly. The change was announced last August following the coronation in May as part of a number of new military appointments. The king had held the post as Prince of Wales himself for 31 years. Today, the king was met by a guard of honor and Lieutenant General Sir Nicholas Bourton, Colonel Commandant of the Army Air Corps, before meeting veterans and their families at the base. He handed over the role of Colonel-in-Chief in front of an Apache attack helicopter, the kind co-piloted by Harry in Afghanistan, in front of the Middle Wallop Control Tower. Charles said, "I do hope you'll go from strength to strength, with the Prince of Wales as your new Colonel-in-Chief. The great thing is he's a very good pilot indeed. I can't tell you how proud it has made me to have been involved with you all this time." Together, the King and William also had an opportunity to meet serving aircrew in front of the aircraft. After His Majesty departed, William embarked on his first engagement with the Army Air Corps as Colonel-in-Chief, receiving a briefing on its work, meeting staff, families, and inspecting operational aircraft. He also got the opportunity to fly in an Apache helicopter. William served as a platoon commander in the Blues and Royals before completing flying training in the Royal Air Force and working as an RAF search and rescue pilot. The announcement by Buckingham Palace last Tuesday came just 2 hours after Harry's spokesman said the king was too busy to see his youngest son during his whistle-stop trip to the UK to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games. The Duke of Sussex was in London for 3 days last week but was unable to meet his father, saying that this was due to His Majesty's full program. The monarch was given permission by his doctors to return to public duties last month and has been present at various events in recent weeks. Charles is also expected to carry out his first major investiture tomorrow since being diagnosed with cancer. The king will knight the Archbishop of Canterbury for his key role in the coronation last May and bestow a Dameput on best-selling author Dame Jilly Cooper. It will be the first investiture ceremony the king has conducted for 5 months, with his last one taking place on December 19, a month before he was admitted to hospital for treatment on his prostate.